Hey everyone, it's Matt from the farm. Oh my god, Destiny 2 is out. It's awesome. I hope you all are enjoying it. I hope you guys are having a great time. There's nothing like playing it fresh. Now that the game's been out a couple days, we started at 9 and then we beat it around 6 p.m. the next day. Of course, we did like adventures and some lost sectors, and we just got lost in the world, so we could have speed ran it even faster than that, I think, but still we beat it in around 2 days and it was pretty awesome. But before I get into my opinions about the campaign and everything, let's get straight into the news. Bungie just came out today, the 7th, with what's coming up in the next month for Destiny. That's right, the game hasn't even been out for 3 days, and they already put a month 1 activities, everything we have to look forward to. So here we go. Launch week, 9/5 Tuesday, Nightfall, the arms dealer, Flashpoint in the EDZ. That was Tuesday. Wednesday was the official launch of Destiny, 9/6. Week 2. So on Tuesday, we have the Nightfall. It's going to be the Inverted Spire. Nightfall guided games. The beta begins, which is cool. So people who, don't have many friends and are new to Destiny can start using guided games to help them get through the Nightfall. And then we have a Flashpoint is in Nessus. All right. Wednesday, the raid launches, the Leviathan, which is going to be awesome. If you're not high enough to start grinding because you got till Wednesday to do the raid. On Friday, 9/15, Trials of the Nine begins, and that's the first day of Xur. So that's the first time in Destiny 2 Xur will be in here, and Friday, 9/15, September 15th. All right, week 3, the Nightfall on Tuesday is going to be Exodus Crash. Flashpoint is going to be on Io. Friday, we're going to have Trials of the Nine is going to be Survival over the Altar of the Flame. Xur is going to come back, which is great. Week 4, Nightfall is going to be Pyramidion. I'm going to mispronounce that one. Flashpoint is Titan. Leviathan Raid Guided Games beta begins. That means people who never did the normal version of the raid can do it using guided games. If you've never been in a clan or don't have friends to do it with, you can start using guided games to help you finish the raid. This one's cool. On Tuesday, 9/26 also, is Faction Rally begins, meaning that factions are probably back, like Dead Orbit, Future War Cult, and New Monarchy. We know that in the rebuilt tower, when you beat the campaign, you get the tower back. We see all the places these guys are going to be, but right now they're not there. So hopefully this day comes and then factions are back in the game. Then on Friday the 29th, we got Trials of the Nine, and Xur returns with a selection of exotics. Pretty cool stuff. They also talk about the prestige mode of the raid. The hard version of the raid is coming in October. And they talk about the controversy with the shaders. So basically, if you don't know, shaders come in packs now. You don't just keep them. They're a one-time apply thing, and you have to use a little bit of glimmer. People don't like that. They liked it where it's just you had it. They feel like this is a microtransaction thing where they want people to spend money to get shaders. But Lootsmith said, shaders are earned through gameplay, leveling, chests, engrams, vendors. We expect you to be flush with shaders as you continue to play. When you reach level 20, shaders will drop more often. Vendor rewards, destination play, and endgame activities. Shaders are now ongoing reward for playing. Customization will inspire gameplay. Each planet has unique armor and shader rewards. D2, we want the statement like, I want to run the raid trials or go back to get more shaders to be possible. So they're saying it's not about microtransactions. It's about just like they're going to be dropping like crazy. We have yet to see, but so far right now, a lot of people, including Jim Sterling, are saying this is bullshit and Bungie is getting greedy. I don't necessarily know. It hasn't been long enough for me to say yes or no on that. All right, next up, the Destiny 2 expansion, number 1. This is the one that's coming out in December. We know a little bit more about it thanks to the Microsoft Store. They posted the actual title of it and description of what we're getting in it. This is if you have the Season Pass, comes with expansion 1 and 2. This is expansion 1. So it's called The Curse of Osiris. The Curse of Osiris continues your Guardian's journey with all new story missions and adventures set in a new destination, Mercury. So we're going to Mercury. Journey through time and space and learn the secrets of Osiris. Avert a dark future and rebuild the ties between the legendary warlock and his greatest student, Ikora Rey. Features: you get to explore Mercury and its mysterious infinite forest. So that sounds intriguing. Infinite forest, maybe it is infinite. Maybe it's randomly generated. Maybe it repeats through portals. Who knows? New story missions and adventures. New themed weapons, armor, and gear to earn. New competitive activities. Hopefully maybe it's like a Prison of Elders type horde mode. A new competitive multiplayer arenas, and more. We don't know if this is coming with a new raid or anything else, but it sounds pretty cool to me. That's coming out in December. We don't have any details about expansion 2 yet. Finally, I just wanted to talk a little bit about my opinions of the campaign. I haven't played enough of everything else to give, really in-depth comments. This is just from talking about from My own feelings of playing the campaign from start to finish, from Thursday at 9 all the way to 6. First of all, the campaign is much improved over Destiny Vanilla 1 and just overall Destiny 1. It tells the story a lot better. The characters have moments. There's a lot more cutscenes. There's a lot more coherent. You have a lot of different, characters talking to you. The banter. It does get a little too jokey sometimes. Some characters are not as good as others. Failsafe, for example, is really cool. This bipolar AI that, has two different conflicting personalities. But then I found on IO, the mad scientist guy, he was kind of lame. So it depends, and even Cade is a little bit too jokey in this one. But overall, I think the humor works. It is just weird tonally to go from Gaul, who's so serious in the darkness and all this stuff, to how light everyone else is, making jokes and quips and chickens and stuff like that. But overall, I think it works. I don't think it's the deepest story. The overall big story, the lore and stuff and characters are great, but the main story in the forefront is just kind of like a big budget action movie, which isn't a bad thing because, that I get why they do that. The lore and stuff is deeper, and it's hard to do that in a game. So the campaign is just kind of like good versus evil, but it works, and it's told very well. It's just a little bit safe, I would say, is the word. But gameplay-wise, it's amazing. The missions are fantastic. The art is just great. The planets are so much more varied than the first one. Colorful. The palette, again, all the different just colors when you go to these planets is insane. And the cool thing I thought is you might have thought that Destiny 2 was just going to be all against the Cabal. Every planet you're fighting against a different alien race from Destiny 1 that you love. So you're fighting either the Fallen or the Taken or the Hive, or it's just, and they're all redesigned now and they look great, they animate great, they move amazing. The guns are great. You're leveling up quicker. You never feel like you're wasting your time exploring lost sectors. All that is so much better than the old Patrol. Overall, I'm really happy with Destiny 2. It's pretty great, and I'm just can't wait to delve into the endgame stuff and continue on. And we're going to, of course, here at the farm have much more coverage. Thank you so much for all your support. Please tell your friends about us. We're a new channel. Follow us on Twitter. We're going to be doing another giveaway for Mega Bloks and some more Rockstar codes and even some XP Pop-Tart codes. So if you're not following us on Twitter yet, definitely follow us on Twitter. A lot of exciting stuff. I post on there daily about all the latest Destiny news, and then also we're running some contests soon. So, thanks so much for listening, and we'll see you later, Guardian.